Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacqueline, but you can call me Jackie. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. You may like my content. I do lots of fun things. I dumpster dive and I show you what I get at food pantries and whatnot. This is actually just today is nothing very exciting. But I had a few minutes in the car and I've been missing everybody. I haven't been really posting any new videos. I haven't gone to the food pantry this week yet, but I think I'm going to either tonight, definitely probably tomorrow. But I wanted to update you guys on a few things. I've just had so much going on. I don't mean to be absent from the YouTube or not consistent, because I really am looking forward to being more consistent. And anyways, whatever, let's get into it. So I'm actually having surgery. For those of you that don't know, and I don't even know if I've ever shared this on the YouTube, but I have had 3 hernia surgeries. Well, this will be my 3rd hernia surgery that I'm going to be having. I've had 2. One was an emergency because my intestines came up through right under the skin, and I actually got the hernia when I was pregnant with Stevie. And I remember, I didn't know what was wrong, but I knew there was something bothering me. But anyways, so after I had her, that's when that happened, and then they went and repaired it. But then it re-herniated, or however you want to say that. And so then they went and put mesh in, and then I had Marshall, and I did really good. Like, I feel like I didn't herniate it until a couple months ago when I had a really bad cold. And I was like, really hard coughing, but it could have already been like on its way there. I don't know. Either way, on the 9th of March, he's going to go in. I have a different surgeon this time. I just figured I'd try somebody different this time, and they're going to go in and actually, I already have mesh in there, so he's going to go in, and it's just above my mesh, he said. So he's just going to go ahead and, sew it up and push. I actually have, like, fat obstructing, like, coming through the hernia. And so I have a little bulge here. So it's not huge, but it's noticeable. So he's going to fix that. And then today I actually, when I went to get a CT scan for my hernia, they picked up on my lower back that there is, they're really big words. They're really big words. One starts with an A. Erythrocoelius and syndinal. Here it is. Let me see if I can. It's pars defect with spondylolisthesis. I don't know. Either way, he showed me the x-ray. If I think about it, or if I want to edit the video, I'll put it in here. But if I don't, please forgive me. And so they're going to send me to physical therapy after. I guess it's just like where you can see it in the x-ray. I guess it's like stress fractures, and then you can see where the in between is completely collapsed of my those lower vertebrae, and like it's where it slides forward a little bit, like I don't know, like it slides forward instead of being like right there. Otherwise, my spine looks really good, but that would explain why I've had such severe back pain since I've had Stevie. Because like I just have had, I sleep in a recliner. I can't lay flat. Because if I do, oh my gosh, like, it was not too long ago that Sean, well, it was a while ago, but Sean, Marshall was just not sleeping good. So Sean took over, and in the middle of the night, and I actually went to sleep in the bed, because when I was pregnant with Marshall, I had to stop sleeping in the bed. Because it would just bother me so much. Like the next day, like I could barely walk. Like, not walk, but I could barely like function in the morning standing up. either way, working out's really helping that. But so yeah, I can't lay flat. Like even if I lay flat for just a few minutes. Okay, where I was going with that was, I laid in the bed. He came out and said, "I'll take care of Marshall. You go sleep for a while." And so he went and took care of Marshall. I went in the bed. Man, I paid for that for like 2 weeks after. I paid for that. It was like 6 hours I laid there, but I and slept like a log, you know. But I probably paid a good 2 weeks for that with my back. Like, it was all flared up, and so I'm really being optimistic. He said that I could either do hopefully we'll start with physical therapy and see that will help, and I'm like really being optimistic and hoping that will help. And he said if it doesn't, then they can always try injections, which will kind of like help with the pain a little bit. But I don't have pain all the time. Like in the mornings it's rough, and like especially if I have to go number 2. Once I go number 2, it's not as bad. I don't know why. I probably should have told him that. I didn't tell him that. And then it's not as bad, but then I have these like flare-ups. But like I could make it hurt at any point in time if I laid flat or like moved a certain way or something. But I'm careful, especially like when I'm doing my exercises, and like I'm really making sure I'm paying attention to my form. But he did say that the core strength is what probably has hindered and made it harder on my back, because core strength is very important. And with me having these hernias and stuff, I've like babied my core, so I'm really working on core exercises, even though I still have the hernia, and I can feel the muscles under there. Like, I know I've got a little fat apron in the front. Well, a little, I don't know. There's a fat apron in the front, but either way, it is definitely, my muscles are getting stronger in there, in my belly. And then also, we started guys, I'm telling you what, I'm trying not to be frustrated with my weight, because, I just can't get the scale to go down. And I like, when I did the no sugar thing, I kind of triggered myself in like focusing on like weight loss, which I really shouldn't be concerned about. Like, I know I need to be concerned about weight loss, but at the same time, I'm working out like just about every day. I walk every day. And additionally to that, I like lift weights, and I do Zumba once a week for an hour. So I'm really, and there are muscles growing underneath my, that you can't see yet. You kind of can. Either way, I'm doing my best. But so I did talk to the doctor, and she did put me on, phentermine, which is we started at 15 milligrams. I think the maximum is like 30. And so that kind of like helps curb your appetite a bit. And then does other stuff too. It's a controlled substance, which was crazy, because I actually had to urinate, and it came back saying that I tested positive for opiates, but like I was like, there's no way. And so I had been eating like a lot of poppy seed bagels and stuff like that. But like everything bagels, but the poppy seeds were like ridiculous. And then I like to put cream cheese on top, and then I like to put everything bagel seasoning on top also, because I'm extra like that. So, yeah, so they sent it further, and then they said they didn't find anything, so they were going to be able to refill the medicine. So you like take it for 3 months on, and then you take a break, and then you go back on, and you take a break. So I'm praying to God that if I continue to focus on strength training and, doing my cardio a few times a week. I'm not like a cardio junkie, okay? Like I'm learning that doesn't necessarily help. You burn like the calories that you eat, but like strength training and building muscle is definitely very important, and that's where my focus is. And I love to eat food. Like, I don't overeat like I used to, because I can't, because of my stomach. Like, I don't like the way I feel when I overeat. And I can always tell when I accidentally did, because I don't feel as good. Like, I feel like sluggish and but my choices in foods could be better. Sometimes it's like on the fly, quick. But I do. I mean, I make most of my food at home. Just my choices could be better right now because with the kiddos and like homeschooling and like I just feel like I'm always. Sometimes it's easier to reach for something quick, you know. So maybe I need to meal prep. But anyways, that's kind of what's going on with me. So I got surgery coming up. My mom's coming down to stay, and Mike is coming down, and they're going to help me. And Sean's family, who lives around us, is going to help. I'm a little concerned just because Marshall, like, is so used to me picking him up and stuff. And, like, I mean, guys, he got to weigh over 50 pounds. Seriously. I mean, and that's been good because I've gained strength from lifting him. But it's like my mother-in-law and my mom, they're not used to that, you know. So, I mean, I know it's going to be all right. But I just kind of wanted to update you guys and keep you in the loop. I've really been, Marshall's schedule has been so, I'm trying to do better about getting us up early in the morning. But for a little bit there, he got sick. And then our schedule, it was crazy. He was going to sleep all night. And then, waking up, he was awake all night and then wanted to sleep in the daytime. And like, oh Lord, it's been tough with him with the sleep deprivation. I've been grouchy some days, and like, I don't want to share that with. I mean, I'm telling you about it, but I don't want to get on the camera when I'm grouchy. Maybe I need to. Maybe I should show people, hey. Sometimes you go through stuff, and this is what it looks like. Because, you know, when you get on the YouTube, everything's so happy all the time. Like, everybody's positive. Nobody's ever negative, you know. Maybe I need to show it when I'm in a shitty mood and I'm, like, haven't slept and my kids are screaming all day and, like, I have to get through homeschool and fight my daughter about it. Then the house is trashed and, it, like, you know, I clean up it, and it never, you know, maybe I need to show that. I think maybe I feel like I'm being called by the Lord to be more vulnerable and share my life. But that's scary. That's a scary one, you know. But I love all of you and I miss you so much. And be encouraged to look for food pantries if you need food. I know the food prices are going up right now, and it's harder to make it stretch. But check out food pantries. Look online. You might be able to find churches. Look at the churches. Pull churches up, their websites, because sometimes they'll show when they do something like a food drive or a food, you know, giveaway. Or some of them do food pantries like once a week, and you know, you don't know unless you actually go on their site and look it up. So check that out. And then also, there's a lot of little places that have little blessing boxes on the side. Check those out too. And I know the Salvation Army is really good about, like, every 3 months you can go and they'll give you a very large amount of food. Meat, frozen meat. They gave me so many diapers in the beginning. So, you know, check out the Salvation Army if you have one near you. Be encouraged. I'm praying for all of you, and I love you so much. Thank you for watching this video. Thanks for listening to me and letting me share what's going on in my life with you. And, you know, maybe I'll make some videos while I'm just sitting recovering. You know, I don't do very good at that. I don't do very good at just sitting and recovering. So I like to be up and doing stuff, but I'm being called to rest for a little bit, and that's okay. So I love you all, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye.